Welcome in. This is going to be a channel message for the ones that need it. So this won't be the typical all signs that I do, Aries through Pisces. This is going to be for whoever needs it. So whatever the message is that comes out is the message that comes out. It either resonates for you or it doesn't. But we're going to go ahead and jump straight in. I do want to say, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, and then from there you can purchase a reading. But we're just going to go ahead and get started. So depending on if you're watching the playback of this reading still applies, right? But if you are watching this right now, whoever's in here, right, it's going to pick up on your energy. So the more and more people we get in here, then the more broader and broader the message goes, maybe, right? But basically my point is that if you're newer here, I encourage you to subscribe, because I do feel I will be doing these types of readings more. So whenever I go live and you're subscribed and you have the notification button bell on, you'll know when I go live, and then you can click in and tune in, and then I'll be able to actually tune more into your energy, because you're here on a first come, first serve basis, if that makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and jump in here. So this is going to be for the ones who need it. What do they need to know right now? It's going to be a channel message for the ones who need it. What's going on here? What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to know at this time? All right. Oh, shit. Let me get this overhead cam on. One sec. Oh, that's interesting. Whatever. We'll keep going. We pulled the Hangman here. I'm not sure why the overhead cam's not working. We pulled the Hangman here for the overall energy. And you pulled the Hermit card in your current energy. We have the Hangman here for your overall energy. The Hangman can point to delays or things feeling like they're delayed. It could also point to, you could be in an energy right now to where things feel confusing, maybe even meaningless as well, because the Hangman is connected to the archetype of Neptune. And Neptune on the shadow side can bring an energy of things feeling meaningless, almost kind of feeling like you're in a void or a haze, or things just being foggy. And it's like you're trying to figure out, you're trying to gain conscious awareness fully in regards to the particular situation that you're going through at this time, but it could be a little confusing. You do have the Hermit here in your current energy at this time. Yeah, and the Hermit is looking for guidance, right? He uses his lantern for guidance. But sometimes he can't see all of his steps. He can just see like a couple steps in front of him. So I feel like at this time you're being encouraged here, because I'm almost kind of getting you in this situation at this time to where things do feel a little bit confusing. They feel a little bit disorienting. You don't have all the answers here, but it's like you're taking things step by step and taking things day by day. I think this Hermit card is you here in the current energy. I think you're being encouraged to keep doing that. Let's see here. We'll see what happens. What's in your challenge here? You pulled the Seven of Cups. Okay. The Seven of Cups is like looking for gold, looking for opportunity, right? The Seven of Cups is the power of the imagination. It's desire, and it's in the challenge. There's certain things that you're desiring at this time, but I think you're trying to figure out how to go about obtaining it, how to go about getting it, how to go about having it. I think you also are kind of faced with some choices here, and I don't want to say decisions. Maybe some of you it's decisions, but some choices here. You're having to make some choices. But it's like you need more time for things to become more clear to figure out like what's going to be the best choice for you. You have the King of Cups here in the future position. Okay. What is in the position of something you're unaware of at this time? You pulled the Four of Pentacles here. What is your advice here? You pulled the Temperance card. Oh, also too, I will be taking super chat questions if you want to ask me super chat questions. Kind of forgot to set that up. There we go. You pulled the Temperance here for the advice to your situation. What is your outcome here? You pulled the Four of Cups here. Now, I'm not going to even lie. The Four of Cups is a card of discontent, being disappointed. It's in the outcome position, but just because the tarot says like, oh, the Four of Cups is here in the outcome, that means there's nothing it doesn't mean that there's nothing you can do about it and you're just going to have the Four of Cups energy in regards to your situation. No, that's not true. You have free will to be able to dictate what happens in your life and with your circumstances and your situation. I feel like this Four of Cups is saying, I almost get here that the universe is really wanting you to open up toward your desires here. Like, I know that's a lot easier said than done, but for some reason, like, I'm getting here that yes, like, things may be feeling a little bit confusing. You're trying to figure things out here. But I kind of get, though, that your challenge is like, because you're searching for something that is meaningful or just something here that will give you that emotional fulfillment. I'm almost kind of seeing you closed off to it. I got to be real with this message here. And I'm kind of sensing that, because the Four of Cups is a closed off heart. It's like he's refusing to take that cup that's in front of him, or he's refusing to even see like the possibilities of things, right? If he were to just open up to the possibility. And that's what I'm kind of getting here in your situation. I feel like Spirit wants you to be open to the possibilities of manifesting whatever desires you want. Like if there's something here that you have a yearning for, it's like to allow yourself to be receptive to it, to allow yourself to create it here. And I wish I had the overhead cam to show you, but the Temperance is your advice to the Seven of Cups. And the Temperance does deal with, it is creation with the Temperance. It's a process. It takes time, right? You have to be patient, but it is like a process of creation. It deals with like harmony, balance. And I'm feeling here with this Temperance card that your advice at this time is that you don't have to stay stuck in a situation or a position of feeling like you don't have something or feeling the lack of something. It's like whatever it is that you want, it's like allow yourself to create that here. I'm not trying to be your coach and tell you what to do for all you smart asses out there, but you get what I'm saying. I'm just a messenger here. I feel like this Temperance card is saying here to like flip the negatives into positives here. And also with the Four of Pentacles being here in the position of something that you're unaware of. Like the Four of Pentacles is saying like you already have the resources here at your disposal. Like the Four of Pentacles ask you, where does your power lie here? And it's interesting because Venus just came into Scorpio right now. So when it comes to the things that we value and the things that we want to create and the things that we want to experience, there's a deep yearning for it with it being in Scorpio. And Scorpio does with power, and you have the Four of Pentacles here in the position of something you're unaware of. And the Four of Pentacles is power. But it asks you like where your power lies, and it's always within inside yourself. And it's understanding that if you don't like your situation or your circumstances, like you have the power in your hands to be able to change it. But it does take devotion, the King of Cups, which is here in the future position. I think at this time, like Spirit's wanting you to devote yourself to something that you actually love, something that you actually unconditionally love here. Very interesting. You pulled this third house card. It says messages here. Some of you, there could be some communication coming your way if you've been looking for communication, especially if things have been on delay with the Hangman or things have just been feeling like delayed. There could be some communication here happening. Also, though, third house is a house of ambition, and it is a house of desire, right? Because desire translates to ambition. So I think there is like this ambitious energy here. And the third house is all about starting new ventures, right? So if there's anything that you want to get started with, now's the time to do it. You pulled this Straddling Worlds card. It says wandering between realms here. Let me pull up the chat. I don't even have the chat pulled up. How y'all doing? You pulled this Straddling Worlds card. It says wandering between realms here. You could definitely be in almost two different worlds, it may seem, right? The Hangman being the overall energy for the reading. The Hangman could be like stuck in the void, right? You're not in the old world, but you're not in the new world yet either. It's like you're in the void, kind of a voidy energy. But that void is actually where all creation can happen. But it's just about having to set an intention and then follow through with the intention. And I think what Spirit's wanting you to do is like setting the intention upon like what it is that you actually desire and starting to create that, do that. You pulled this Shine Love on Fear card. It says love will light up the darkness here. Yeah. I think there could be some fears here, but it isn't. It's more so the fears of like, what if this happens? What if that happens? Or if I did this, then I may miss out on that. But honestly, it's like you have to pick, right? You have to choose. And I think here that as long as I think it's about attitude, but I think Spirit's wanting you to just to like show up and not be afraid, right? But to embrace like the possibilities of like things going good for you. Let's clarify this reading here. Clarify the Hangman here for the overall energy. You pull the Queen of Wands here. You know, the Queen of Wands for the overall, the Hangman. I feel like there's almost a change in your perception going on here. Like that's what's trying to happen. I feel like you're trying to reorient your consciousness towards something that will actually make you happy, right? Or just in the direction of happiness, in the direction of more positivity, right? The Queen of Wands is about following your heart, listening to your intuition, right? Being connected to God and the divine spirit or your higher self and being led by that. And it's almost like you're kind of maybe waiting for a sign or looking for the signs here. Clarify the Hermit in your current energy. You pulled the Hangman again in this read. That's crazy. There's definitely some deep reflection going on here. Some of you could be possibly going through the dark night of the soul. But I think it's interesting. If you've been going through the dark night of the soul to where things feel meaningless, kind of just feels like you don't identify with anything anymore. It's just kind of hard to understand life and you're just like feeling lost, feeling like that dark night of the soul. The Hangman and the Hermit is, especially with the Hangman and the Queen of Wands, this is you, I feel, coming out of this dark night of the soul energy here. But there's still a little bit of like this you haven't fully transitioned into like the new reality yet. It's like you're kind of still stuck in between. Some of y'all doing like a lot of deep questioning lately. Clarify the Seven of Cups in the challenge. You pull the Four of Cups. I knew it. There goes that Four of Cups again. It's the closed off heart, right? The Seven of Cups, Four of Cups in the challenge. It's like closing yourself off from the actual desires that you really want. Right? Because you may be feeling like, well, I don't know if I'll get that, or I don't know if I'm worthy of that, or will it happen for me? I don't think it'll happen for me. And so it's like this blockage here. Like, because what's really trying to happen is like Spirit's trying to lead you or show you your real desires here and like what you want and what you want to create, and not doing like the surface level stuff. I think it's more so like going deep into like the things that you actually enjoy, which is why you pull this King of Cups in the future. It's like pure devotion toward a cause or something that you love that is like God's work, right? You and God's work that you feel is in alignment with your soul and your soul's path. Clarify this King of Cups here in the future. Pull the Ten of Cups. I see you being happy though in the future. Because the King of Cups, Ten of Cups reminds us that when we do something that we actually enjoy and we're devoting ourselves in a selfless way and in a loving way and towards some type of cause that we love, like that's where the real happiness is, right? It's like, yes, like manifesting material things is fun too. It makes you happy as well. But it doesn't beat the things that you spiritually devote yourself to. That fulfillment is unmatched. And I think here with this King of Cups, Ten of Cups, it's like even if you don't have all the success yet, just the fact that you're devoting yourself over to something that you actually do love and that you feel is connected to your soul's path. It's like when you're doing that work, it makes your life feel like the Ten of Cups. And that's in the future position here. So let's see here. Clarify the Four of Pentacles in the position of something you're unaware of. You pull the Five of Swords here. Yeah, and I feel like Spirit's saying that, don't be afraid of change, Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords can be holding on to, not wanting to change, right? Not wanting to change your position, even though you may not even be getting what it is that you want, right? It's like it can be Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords, so you're unwilling to change, right? I'm not trying to call you out here. I'm just saying we all go through this. It's like sometimes it's just like we can get addicted to comfort. And so that's the Four of Cups too, stepping outside the comfort zone. Four of Cups is Moon in Cancer. Ironically enough, we have Moon in Cancer right now, and Moon in Cancer is very much about comfort. And that's why with Cancer, the archetype of Cancer, it's like Cancer struggles moving outside of the familiar, it becomes uncomfortable, right? I'm not talking about all Cancers, I'm just talking about the archetype of Cancer. It's like whenever Cancer is having to move outside of their base, it becomes uncomfortable, right? We like our comfort. Cancer reminds us of our comfort. But sometimes our comfort zones can be our greatest traps, and I think here or we can be stuck in the trap of comfort. And I feel like with this Temperance card, it's like it's okay to gradually start to move outside your comfort zone. Like the Temperance reminds us we don't have to take things to the extreme, right? The Death card is the extreme in the tarot. What's after the Death card? It's the Temperance. It's bringing things back into balance and tempering the extremes. And I think that's your advice. It's like to slowly, gradually start opening yourself up toward your desires. There may be some fear there, but if you show up with love and understand, like, you don't have to like change your whole reality overnight, right? It's just about slowly, gradually stepping outside the comfort zone and having fun with the creative process, that you start to become comfortable in the uncomfortable. Yeah, you pulled the Temperance here, Four of Cups for your advice. Or sorry, Temperance here, Three of Pentacles. I can't speak worth shit. And the Three of Pentacles is saying, what's the opposite of Cancer is Capricorn. It's Mars and Capricorn. It's like doing the work, right, and creating your real desires, right? Starting to build your desires here, starting to work on and create what it is that you actually desire. And the Temperance card is saying here that have fun with the creative process, right? And like Temperance is like saying you can it's like things are malleable. Like you can reshape them and create them how you want. It doesn't have to just be a specific way. You can do it your way. You did pull the Ace of Cups here with the Four of Cups on the for the outcome. Yeah, I gotta be real. I gotta be real. The Four of Cups and the outcome is saying, like, if you don't do anything to move the needle here, or if you don't ever step outside your comfort zone, you're gonna feel bummed out. You're gonna feel disappointed. You're even maybe gonna feel like you missed opportunities, or you let time slip by, which is not gonna make you emotionally happy, right? With that Ace of Cups, Four of Cups. I think the more you seek the uncomfortable and move outside the realms of comfort and start gradually creating and doing things that you truly want to do, then it's like that happiness comes. It's interesting. I mean, you do have the King of Cups, Ten of Cups here in the future. So it's like, I see you doing something here and getting started with something, or being in a process of something here to where it really is making you happy. Like, it really is giving your life meaning as well. But almost in a way, I kind of see you coming back into that energy of comfort again, and then not like, and so I think that's that Temperance, Three of Pentacles is like saying, what the Three of Pentacles is about discipline, being structured. And the Temperance is saying, that you're learning the lesson of discipline and structure, and like having to, stick to things, right? You ever like do something once and you're like, oh man, that felt good. But then it's like the second time, like when it comes time to doing it, you're like, man, I don't know if I should do it. But you've already done it before, right? But maybe it's uncomfortable again the second time. You're like, man, this feeling's not going away, But it's like the more and more you do it, right? The Temperance, Three of Pentacles as the advice, the more and more it becomes your second nature, right? Or you get used to it. So that's what I got here. I feel like you're being encouraged to surrender and open up toward your true desires and what it is that you really want. Don't close yourself off. have fun with the process here of creating what it is that you want and merging with what it is that you want. And I feel like that'll make you happy here in the future. But also, you know, don't get complacent and fall back into the comfort zone. That's the message. And that's what I got for the channel message. So that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and do super chat questions. I want to say thank you so much for being here and watching the video. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so. Also hit the notification button bell as well. But all right, let's go ahead and jump into the super chat questions. I think I only have one so far. Let's see. If you would like to send a super chat question, just remember that to read the super chat rules. Okay, string theories. Here we go. String theories. You want a general. Okay. Can you give me a general reading for string theories, please? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Vicky. String theories. What are string theories meaning now? Nine of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles here. You may have some reward coming your way here, some type of karmic reward. Six of Pentacles is my karmic rewards card. It's like energy and effort that you've been putting into something. You know, you receiving your ROI, your return on investment. So that could be coming your way here. String theories. I also feel too, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles is a reminder here, like, to enjoy your life, right? To enjoy the finer things in life. Like, for instance, you may be someone who works really hard, but maybe you like save a lot of money and you kind of never like really treat yourself. And even, it doesn't even have to really deal with money, but the Nine of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles is like saying like to treat yourself here, like to do things to go out and do something for yourself that you would enjoy. Right? Because I feel like that would, for some reason, it's almost like you need that. It's almost like you need some type of, like you need to treat yourself here. Especially if you have been working hard. Because this kind of reminds me like self-care, self-love. And I'm not saying like, you know, treating yourself. I mean, I do feel like treating yourself is a form of like self-love, but like for you, just like spending time with you and spending time with yourself and like going out and enjoying something, just you know, you and yourself, right? I think that's a strong message here. Erica, please read the super chat rules. Like I said, read the super chat rules. You have to. It's a minimum of $5, and there's different tiers. So that's what I would say for your string theories. Also, too, you could have some type of money coming your way as well. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Maybe you're getting paid soon or something. Or you're getting some type of ROI back from your investment in something here. But also I want to say here too, like to treat yourself, like to do something good for yourself, you know, go out and have like, enjoy something. For some reason I get that message. So that's what I got for you, string theories. Okay, I appreciate that. I was thinking of taking myself to see Megalopolis. I was gonna go see that, but instead I went to go watch Reagan. But that was the second. I think that was the second or third. It was either Reagan, God is Dead, or it was Megalopolis, and we settled on Reagan. Oh, it didn't let you change it because it was your first time. Oh, it should have let you change it. It should always let you put the right amount in. I'll answer this question for you, but that's it. Let's see. What can you tell me for Erica in regards to love? Eight of Pentacles and the Temperance card here. I feel like Spirit's saying to work on yourself here in regards to love. I know that may not be what you want to hear, but I got to be honest. The Eight of Pentacles is, it's a card of self-development, refinement, self-improvement. Temperance card is saying like the love will come. The love will come here. But I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to focus on yourself at this time, focus on your work, focus on improving your life, focus on improving yourself here, and the love will come here. It's like the more you work on yourself and build yourself up, you're going to create an aura that will draw people in naturally, and you'll also get into this place too. I see you getting into this place, and this could be happening now, but I see you getting into this place to where you become indifferent to love. It's not that you don't want love, it's more so you being an energy of like, well, if it happens, it happens. Because there's like this thing going on that I see that you're going through at this time to where like you're learning how to be fulfilled without someone else, and because you're in that energy, there's not like there's not like a neediness, or there's not like a wanting energy that's like pushing it away. It's more so because you're focused on yourself and you're improving yourself and you're becoming happier with inside yourself. It's like you're drawing in a person, or you'll be drawing in someone naturally. And I feel like love could come for you in the month of in Sagittarius season, like late November going into the end of December. Okay, Jennifer here. Hi, Austin. Can I have a message from Spirit about an Aries ex that will help me to heal? All right, let's see here. What can you tell me for Jennifer, please, in regards to the Aries ex that will help her heal here? You pulled the Tower card here for the overall energy. Definitely feel like this situation between you and the Aries was like a Tower moment, or a Tower situation. Yeah, the Tower says, it reminds us that we can no longer hold on to the remains of the past. The Tower's fallen, right? So it's just the rubble, right? It's just all the pieces that are left. And instead of trying to put back the pieces to a situation, or try to put the pieces, or try to figure out all the pieces to the scenario of the past, it's like, yes, definitely like reflect on the past, like get the deeper lessons and stuff like that. But the Tower is saying like you can't change the past, and the Tower is the reset button in the tarot. But now you're free here to create what it is that you really want. You're just free from that type of situation that you were dealing with. Because I almost kind of feel like a Tower was almost needed in the situation to like shake something needed to like be shooken up about it. Clarify the current energy, or what is the current energy? Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I definitely feel like this has been hard for you to move on from. The Nine of Wands is the test of the will, and it's like we want to be positive and optimistic, but it's not fully there, and so it's like we're just trying to get through what we've been through. What is your challenge at this time? Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is self-love. I think at this time, with the challenge being here, Ace of Cups, I don't know if this was like an unrequited love situation. I could be wrong about that, or just maybe the love has just been lost. Obviously, right? If it's an ex. But the Ace of Cups is saying like it's important to take your healing serious. And Ace of Cups says do things for yourself at this time, like what are things that are going to emotionally fulfill you? This is about filling up your own cup at this time. And that could be a little bit difficult, especially if we were like dependent on someone in the relationship to help us emotionally feel better with certain things. Since that dynamic has been broken, it's been a breakup, and its ex that's no longer there anymore. And so we have to find other ways to cope. We have to find other ways to nourish ourselves and take care of ourselves and meet our own needs. And so that could be something you're learning here with the Nine of Wands in this situation. It's like how to meet your own needs emotionally and spiritually. And it's just about doing things for yourself that are nourishing. Giving yourself the love here that you deserve, that you never got from the situation. Future position, you pull the Chariot. I actually feel like you'll get through this a lot faster. You'll move on from the situation a lot faster than you'll realize. The Chariot says that you have great strength, especially great inner strength here and resilience with that Nine of Wands. And I want to say with the Chariot here as well that, the Chariot is the will, right? And the Nine of Wands, like I said, it's the test of the will. So it's like it's a test, right? You're being tested, right? I know that I hate saying that because it sounds like so harsh, but this situation that you dealt with, it's like there's a lesson in it basically. But I think here with the Chariot, it's like you're going to be learning what the lesson is from all of it. And I think you'll be able to move on from it faster than you think here as well. The Chariot says, like I said, you have great strength, great resilience. So just use your will here to move through the resistance, move through the adversity. You'll be able to overcome it. But I think here it's important, though, to really give yourself the self-love that you need. You pull the Two of Wands. Yeah, I see you getting your strength back. Two of Wands is Mars and Aries. Aries deals with self-determination, strength, courage, bravery. And Mars is about our own ambition, action, and initiative. And I see you here being actually being able to move on from it faster than you realize, or faster than you think. I think at this time, though, it's like recovery, the Tower, Ace of Cups, like needing to really, some solitude would probably be good, right? And if you are in an energy of solitude, not isolation, but solitude, to be able to do some introspection, reflection, to do some healing, right? To nourish yourself, to fill up your own cup, take care of your own emotional needs. I see you being able to move through it quicker than you think. So that's what I got for you, Jennifer. All right, let's do LZ Fan 99. Can you give me some messages from Spirit regarding what's next in love? Can you tell me for LZ Fan, please? Ten of Swords, Six of Wands, Page of Cups. I feel like you're being encouraged to pursue new love at this time. The Ten of Swords, I'm not sure how recent maybe the last person you were with, or the last experience you had in love. I'm not sure how recent it was, but the Ten of Swords is saying, the past is the past. And it's like, I would put a fork in the past, right? Like, I think the past is done, and you're welcome, Jennifer. And I think here, the Six of Wands, Page of Cups, you're going to be having new suitors here, or people that are going to be vying for your attention, people that are going to be interested in you. And it's really just about you making yourself available here, if I'm being honest with you, whether it's through starting conversation with others or just opening yourself up for conversation or opening yourself up for other people. Because I'm kind of seeing, if it's not in your energy now, like I see like a lot of people being attracted to you or being interested in you. But I think here with this Ten of Swords, I'm not sure if it was like a past love thing that you dealt with, or that has maybe made you, I don't know if it's something still in your energy. I feel like you've released something here, but it's almost in a way maybe you haven't fully allowed yourself to be open to love. I feel like if you were to fully open yourself up to meeting people or dating people, you would have a lot of suitors here. And there could even be someone coming your way. It could be like a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They could be a little bit younger than you. I see multiple people, though, because it's the Six of Wands. It's like suitors. You got multiple suitors here. I think it's about you just getting back up on the horse here in regards to love. I'm being honest. Because Ten of Swords, maybe you went through something in the past that was hurtful, or maybe was in a way a betrayal, or just didn't go your way, right? And it hurt. But I think it's like finding the courage here to be willing to try love again. So that's what I got for you. It's still in my energy because it just happened. See that Ten of Swords. because the Six of Wands, Page of Cups is telling me, like, I feel like there's people that are interested in you. I feel like you know that as well. You probably have like people in your messages and your DMs. I don't know, or maybe it's just people that you know, people that you know. But I think for you, it's like you have to come to that conclusion with inside yourself to be able to surrender and let go of that past thing fully, to be able to like really be open to someone that's new. Because I feel like the issue and the problem is not with finding someone; it's more so just being open to someone. So that's what I got for you. But yeah, be confident in yourself as well, the Six of Wands. You know, don't let that past thing write a narrative and a story about yourself or about your love life. Because that's just, you know, that was just an experience. So that's what I got for you, LZ. You're welcome. All right, Pearls M, let's see. All right, Pearls. Hi, Austin. Can you give me some advice regarding my career? I'm confused by my manager, who is a new manager and is constantly micromanaging me. Should I be looking for a new job? Can you tell me for Pearls? What can you tell me for Pearls? All right, let's see. Okay, you pulled the Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups here, Pearls. I would say hang in there. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I would say hang in there. I think one thing that I'm getting here with the new manager here, I think they're just trying to do well at their job, and so they could be. That's why they're micromanaging, because it's like, because this person's new, I feel like they're trying to be the best that they can be, right? Because maybe they feel pressure about themselves and they're wanting to perform, right? And their performance could rely upon, obviously, like, you know, other workers, right? So I would give this person the benefit of the doubt. Ace of Cups is saying have love for the situation, have compassion and understanding. I know the micromanaging thing can be a little bit annoying, but I feel like Spirit's like wanting you to hang in there. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles is about looking at the long term with things in regards to like what it is that you're working on or where it is that you work. But if you are feeling intuitively inclined to maybe look for a new job, I wouldn't close off. I wouldn't be closed off to that. I think, but yeah, I think if you actually do want a new job, while you're already at your job, you might as well like look for something, right? And then if something comes along like that you like over the next month or so, it's like then you have options to be able to like kind of be in a good headspace to see like, you know, what you want to do, rather than being like, let's just say you get fired or you quit and then you have no options and you're like, oh fuck, I should have been looking for something, right? But I think, yeah, if you wanted to look for something, why not? But I would give your manager like the benefit of the doubt. I think you might actually grow to like this manager. I'm gonna. That's my prediction with this. I think you may actually grow to like this manager. I just think right now there's something about this, because they're new. That's probably why they're micromanaging you. They're almost, because they're wanting to do good they feel the pressure to do good with their position, which that's why they're doing that. But I would hang in there for a little bit longer. So it's a very high corporate job, by the way. Oh, that's the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is corporate. For the ones, yeah, it is. It's establishments. So yeah, I mean that's what I got for you, Pearls. So I hope that helped. All right, Odo. Any message from Spirit regarding to get to my financial stability and wealth level I want to get to? Oh, okay. Can you tell me for Odo here? I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Can you tell me for Odo? Knight of Swords, Three of Cups, Emperor, Ten of Cups here, Four of Wands here. I feel like you will get to where it is that you're trying to go. Hold on. Any messages from my spirit regarding to get to my financial stability and wealth level I want to get to? So here's the thing. You have the Emperor here in the challenge, and the Emperor deals with all the selves, right? The Emperor deals with self-discipline, self-accountability, self-responsibility, all the selves, right? Because the Emperor represents how we govern ourselves. And by governing ourselves, it's like then we're able, then by being able to control the things that we can control, right? And putting in the hard work, putting in the effort, and holding ourselves accountable, that gives us power and influence to be able to be successful. And so I think here with the Emperor being in the challenge, like at this time, it's like to get to where you want to go, it's going to require for you to like step up and level up, right? It's going to require for you to go the extra mile with things, right? To put in the effort, the energy, and put in the effort and the energy and do the hard work. Hold yourself accountable, be responsible, right? Because I'm kind of seeing you here, and also too, because you have the Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, so it's like the things that you want, they're actually obtainable. Like, and so don't doubt yourself either with this Emperor being in the challenge. You have the Knight of Swords here for the overall energy. The Knight of Swords is about like getting to work, staying in motion, right? The Knight of Swords, the Emperor, is like someone who's, this is gonna sound like someone who's always on the go. It's like someone who's not just being busy. It's like they're being productive. Right, they're driven, right? Like they're focused on what they need to do. Because I'm kind of getting like sometimes you can slip into an energy of like being complacent or like maybe lazy sometimes, right? I know I can, right? And so, but sometimes like for us to really get to where it is that we want to go is like we're gonna have to like cut out that stuff, right? And that's what I feel like you're being encouraged to do. And this Three of Cups, Ten of Cups being here in the reading, I think it's also important to surround yourself with the right people. Three of Cups is like a team. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals or people that will support you with your goals and your dreams here. And also surrounding yourself with people as well that are trying to become successful just like you are. And so it's about who you hang out with. And I think you do have good people around you actually here. I think you do have good people around you. And so I think you're being encouraged to, rely upon your support systems here. You have the Ten of Cups in the future position. I think you're making strides toward your goals here. I see you actually getting into an energy of being very happy. And I don't even think you're someone who's unhappy, to be honest with you. I don't think you're someone who's unhappy. I think things are reasonably good for you. And I think here with the Ten of Cups, like you're going to be enjoying like what you're doing here while you're on your way to obtaining that success that you want. And you did pull the Four of Wands in the outcome, which is crossing the finish line, right? And being able to celebrate what it is that you've been trying to create, right? It coming together and being built. So that's the message here that I got for you, Odo. All right, let's do Embrace My Destiny. Embrace my destiny. Any general messages from my guides or higher self about anything, but especially marriage, family, plus current and baby upcoming. My spiritual business. Love you and thanks for all your readings. Oh, you're welcome. You are welcome. Any general messages? Can you give me any general messages for Embrace My Destiny? What do they need to know right now in regards to any messages from their higher self? Marriage, family, current, baby, And the baby upcoming. Spiritual business. What are the messages here? What are the messages here for embrace my destiny? All right, you pulled the Five of Cups, Ace of Wands, King of Swords here. I feel like I'm kind of getting this message from Spirit. Five of Cups can be to where we can be a little bit hard on ourselves, like disappointed. Maybe things that have come to pass that we wish would have turned out differently. Or it could just be things that we're upset with. Like we have certain desires and those desires haven't been fulfilled, right? And we can kind of be in an energy of maybe kind of, I don't want to say soaking, right? Because that seems demeaning, but like we can be in that energy of Five of Cups where we're kind of brooding over something, or we're frustrated, disappointed. It's like the emotions are taking over us. The Ace of Wands is saying, you know, if you've tried something and it didn't work, or Ace of Wands is just telling, like the Ace of Wands is saying here, like, Five of Cups is desires that haven't been fulfilled. Right, and the Ace of Wands is desire, it's fire, which speaks to desire. And the King of Swords is someone who is wants what they want. Like you're very fixated on something at this time. And the King of Swords, Ace of Wands, Five of Cups is saying take that intense energy or passion that you have in regards to some type of desire here and channel it in constructive ways, like channel it into like creating what it is that you want. Even if you haven't gotten it, maybe you've tried or you haven't gotten it, it's like keep doing it, right? Like keep focusing on what it is that you want. Don't focus on like the negative stuff, like focus on the positive, right? Focus on the positive things that you can create. Oh, you left me a bunch of messages here. My spiritual business, sometimes I want to focus on yoga, oracle cards, art. I have a book idea for new moms that's related to spirituality and tarot. Basically, I have a million ideas. And my new baby on the way. I really want to have a home birth, but that's not usually covered by insurance. Oh, okay, so I see what's going on here. And my new baby on the way. I really want to have a home birth, but that's not usually covered by insurance. I found a program that does a hybrid situation, and I'm going to see if my insurance covers it. Yeah, so I kind of see where that disappointment is coming in here with the Five of Cups, Ace of Wands in regards to something new that you're wanting. However, it's like your desires you're trying to find a way in which you can manifest your desires. The King of Swords is saying stay focused here on what it is that you want. Don't give up in the search for what it is that you're trying to, don't give up on the search for what it is that you want, but don't give up on yourself in regards to what it is that you're trying to create. King of Swords is saying stay focused on the positive, stay focused on your desires, and don't let the disappointment over, like the emotions of the disappointment take over you here. Like, because there's still a lot of good here. And there's still opportunities out there that you have yet to come across that will help you manifest what it is that you want. So I would say that's the message here that I got for you. All right, LZ fan, here we go. Any other general messages Spirit wants me to know? What can you tell me for LZ fan? Is there any other messages? What are the messages here for LZ fan? Any other messages for her that she needs to know? Page of Swords, Hermit, Five of Cups. This Five of Cups is coming out, huh? If you've been looking for guidance or help, this is not referring to me. If you've been looking for guidance or help with a situation or a problem that you've been dealing with in your personal life or just in your life in general, I feel like you will be talking to someone soon, or you will be meeting someone or something like that. It could be over the phone or wherever, right? But I sense here that they're going to be helping you here figure something out, or giving you answers here, or giving you newer revelations about something. I definitely feel like someone's going to be helping you here in the future. It's not me. It could be me, but like, it's not me. Like this doesn't have to do with me. This is like someone here who has like wisdom or experience or has knowledge that's going to be pointing you in the right direction, or helping you learn something here, or just giving you the information that you need in order for you to move through this Five of Cups energy. LZ. Also, too, LZ. Okay, so you're the one dealing with the X too. Okay, so I get another message here for you, LZ, as well. When it comes to the breakup that you just had, or the ex that you just dealt with, or the person that was just recently in your energy, so so the things that are bothering you emotionally about the situation, there's a deep lesson in it, right? I know you probably hear that a lot, but there's a deep lesson in it. Because this kind of reminds me, the Hermit, Five of Cups is like diving into the shadow, diving into the unconscious. And the Page of Swords is the curiosity to explore. With the Hermit, it's the desire to learn and grow. So it's the desire to learn and grow due to the curiosity of something. And the Five of Cups it's the curiosity of the things, of the emotional things here that you're upset about, like the things that could be triggering you about the situation, or the things that did trigger you, because your emotion, like with this situation, like there's almost like a lesson in like what it is that you're experiencing, or what it is that you're feeling. And I think the Spirit's like wanting you to like learn what that is, like learn what is making you emotionally frustrated and upset about the situation. Because that's going to help you here dissolve that attachment to that situation. And that's also going to help you heal something deep within inside yourself. And this could even go back all the way to where maybe it's like certain, maybe certain wounds that happen to you like very early on in life, right? That you could be carrying unconsciously or subconsciously. Maybe you may be aware of them, but by really going into that and healing that, maybe it's like your attachment style, whatever the case might be, that's going to like allow you to be able to dissolve that experience, but also do the deeper integration of healing. So like the next person that you meet will be like it'll be a totally different dynamic, because you've done that work. And you won't run into that same problem that you just recently experienced. So that's what I got for you, LZ, as well. Okay. All right, I have to scroll down here a little bit. Okay. String theories. Should I pursue a promo? Should I pursue a promotion or leave? Can you tell me for string theories? Should string theories pursue a promotion, or should she leave? Two of Swords Death card is kind of saying to leave. Now, I'm not telling you just to quit your job. Obviously, be very practical about it, right? Like, you know, and heed your own intuition at the end of the day. But Two of Swords is saying you might as well try. Well, you say, should I pursue a promotion and leave? I'm assuming by you saying, should I pursue a promotion, meaning like, should you work hard for a long period of time to see like if you do get promoted over a period of time? Death card is change, it's endings, it's transformation, it's willing to let something go and step into something totally new. So I kind of feel like it's leaning toward, you know, you looking for something new. I would look for a new job, honestly. I would look for a new job. From what I'm getting with these two cards, I would look for a new job. Like, I would set yourself up, like, let's just, I don't know, like an example would be like, start looking for a new job now, right? And even, let's just say for an instance, like, the new job happens 3 months from now, right? Because you've looked and set it all up and then interviewed for it or whatever, and like now it's like you have a start date for the new job, right? And while in the meantime, it's like, yeah, it's like pursue a promotion at the same time, right? I don't know. I'm not giving you tarot 101 for negotiating or anything like that. But I'm just saying, like, I think it is telling you to explore something new. But yeah, I think it's telling you to explore something new. I don't want to make this message too complicated because it's not that complicated. But I would pursue something new. Asked to go full time at my job as opposed to part time. I see. Thank you. That's what I've been feeling. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I'm feeling, for some reason, I feel like Spirit's saying for me to tell you to look for something new. So, that's what I got for you, String Theories. So I'm a little bit behind here with the chat because I have to like scroll back and go to the questions. Okay. All right, Cam, will I win my federal court case? Well, the Death card, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands here for Cam. I feel like, yeah. I think the Death card is like this thing trying to close out, this thing trying to be over, right? The 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands is being able to overcome the odds or being able to, I think it'll go a lot better than you expect. If you're like kind of fearing the worst, I think it'll go better than you expect. And I do feel like it is leaning toward you winning. So, that's what I got for you, Cam. All right. Eritas. Should I move on or should I still have hope that it would work? Can you tell me for Eritas? Let's see. 8 of Cups, Page of Wands. I think you should move on. Here. Page of Wands, I don't think, this is interesting. I would move on. I think that this person will come back down the line with this Page of Wands, but I think by the time this person does come back around, I think with the Page of Wands, you'll be involved with someone new, or there'll be some type of new romantic thing going on in your life. But the 8 of Cups is about like letting go, right, and moving on. So I would say to move on. And I feel like you could be meeting someone newer here soon too with the Page of Wands. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They could be a little bit younger than you. It doesn't have to be. It could just be a newer person. But that's what I get. I would move on. Let's see here. All right, Christian, will I have my breakthrough before the year is over? Well, let's see. Will Christian have their breakthrough before the year is over? Is it Greer? Is that how you pronounce your last name? Greer? Greer? Will I have my breakthrough before the year is over? Five of Cups, Five of Wands. Five of Cups, Five of Wands. I'm going to say no. But it's kind of like, in a way, I feel like it's the expectation. So the Five of Cups can be disappointment, and it's like at the root of disappointment is expectation. So I feel like Spirit's wanting you to have realistic expectations here, so you don't set yourself up for frustration. And please understand that tarot is like loose guidance at best. You know, you have free will here to determine your fate. So I say give it your all, like keep doing what it is that you're doing. Don't let this message discourage you here, but to also have like realistic expectations too. It's like, I'm all about going big, right? But like sometimes it's like we do have to have some type of realism or realistic expectation with stuff. Because that's what I feel with this Five of Wands is it's like the frustration with the disappointment that the desires didn't get fulfilled, right? That something that we were desiring to happen. I feel like it'll be next year. It kind of feels like spring for me, like going into spring of next year. So that's what I got for you. I think it's spring of next year. All right. I think I'm going to answer a couple more questions here, and then I'm going to get off. String theories. What is the lesson in this current tug of war? Should I stay or should I go? What is the lesson in this current tug of war for string theories? Can you tell me for string theories? What is the lesson here? Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles here. Is this a person you're talking about, string theories? Can you just clarify that for me? Is this a person? All right. If this is a person, I wonder if it's a person or if it's just a situation you're dealing with. Because if it's a person, I think it's codependence. I think it's codependence. And I'll explain, but because the Queen of Pentacles, she can depend on herself. But with the Queen of Pentacles in the shadow side of a situation, it could be to where one needs to feel validated by another person's emotional concern or something like that. But I need to know if this is like a person you're dealing with. Because if that is, I think it's like codependence. I don't know if she's in here. I think she left. I think it's codependent string theories. And should you stay or should you go? Ooh, that's a good one. I would say here from the cards it says stay. I think it can be resolved. But however, heed your own intuition. If I would have pulled like the Ten of Swords with here, or a Death card, or a Five of Swords, I would probably say like go. But I think here with the Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, it is saying here that there's almost like a learning codependence, right? So that's what I got for your string theories. Moving. You said it's for moving. Yeah, so if it's in regards to moving, I would stay. I knew there's something about staying. Like I would stay. That's still the same. But I think here, I kind of get, I would say stay. For now, at least. I'll give it some more time. I would say the lesson here is like to appreciate where you're at right now. Because the Knight of Cups is someone who's kind of like the dreamer. He's always kind of after like the next emotional experience, and he's never he's kind of like the Knight of Wands. Like people say like the Knight of Wands is like someone who's like fucking here for a good time, not a long time. So is the Knight of Cups. Like once his desires fulfilled, he's like, okay, there's another shiny object somewhere else. Like, and so I feel here that the Queen of Pentacles is like talks about stability, it's longevity, it's things that sustain, and it's things where the value is built up over time. And the Knight of Cups is saying here that I think the lesson here is that to appreciate what you do have, appreciate where you are, and understand like to make where you're at more beautiful, or to like build upon the value of where you're at right now. But you could be someone that likes to like move a lot too, so you have to like get honest about your values and see what those are as well. Or maybe you're just desiring a change. But I think the lesson would be here to, because there could be like this thing to where you maybe like the codependence thing could be like, well, like I'm not emotionally fulfilled, or like I'm almost like you're kind of thinking like something that's off on the horizon, like you want something that's going to fulfill you that's off on the horizon. But I think that it's like, even if you were to move right now, I feel like for some reason you would slip right back into that energy of like wanting to move again. So it's about like nourishing the roots and cultivating and strengthening the roots of where you're at, until you get to a place to where it's like you actually truly are ready to move, right? So that could be it. But if you're really truly ready to move, I think the only thing that could be holding you back is maybe comfort, right? The dependence of comfort. So that's what I got for you. String theories. All right, I think I'm gonna close the super chats. So I'm not taking any more super chats. I'm gonna finish the rest of them, but then that'll be it. So Patricia, will my family win the court case over my uncle and family? All right, can you tell me for Patricia? I'm gonna say no. I hope I'm wrong though, right? I feel like it's a no for some reason. 4 of Cups, Death card, 4 of Pentacles. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah, that's what I get for you, Patricia. I hope I'm wrong, though. I feel like it's leaning toward no. All right, let's do Chris. Oh, fuck, hold on, where am I at? All right, Crystalina, hi Austin, guidance from Spirit on what I can do to develop my intuition. That's a good question. That's a good question. Can you tell me for Crystalina, please? The Hermit, 2 of Wands here. You got to use it, right? Hermit, 2 of Wands. The Hermit, it's the desire to learn and grow. You have a desire right now to learn and grow how to use your intuition. So it's about by relying upon it more. So I have a theory about intuition, that sometimes our intuition one second. One second. Wait. Guidance from Spirit on what I can do to develop my intuition. So the Hermit is saying here, well, practice makes perfect, right? Like, so for instance, as a reader, like the way, because I remember when I first started reading cards, like I would get these messages, but I would, like this was like in the very beginning, I would never say them because I'm like, oh, this just seems too like, for some reason, like I wasn't trusting what I would, because intuition for me, and maybe you're the same way, like it comes to me really quickly. Like it comes out of nowhere. It's like, ooh, like I just have like this hunch or this feeling or this knowing. And sometimes I like second guess it. Then I like use my rational mind. And then the next thing you know, it's like, you know, I've completely missed the wave of intuition that I should have acted on. And the 2 of Wands is saying like to act more on your intuition, right? Act more on your intuition. It's like the more you act on your intuition, the more you'll become more confident to act on your intuition. Does that make sense? Like, because I remember when I was first doing readings, like in the very beginning, like I would read cards and then like I would get like these channel messages, like just like really quickly in my mind. And then, but I would like second guess it. I'm like, I don't know if that's really connected to the reading or whatever. Like, but the more I remember that process when I was like, I was just like, I just started saying like what it was, or I like just started acting on whatever it was. And then like people would be like, oh wow, like how'd you know that, or like how'd you pick that up? And I'm not saying like, I mean, I don't know if you're like a reader or whatnot. I don't think you are, but it's just about trusting your intuition. And with the 2 of Wands here, it's about taking action on your intuition. So whenever you feel the intuitive guidance or the intuitive nudge, it's not about like, don't overthink it. Just like trust your intuition, right? Because the more you like act on it, the more you can be confident on relying on it. Does that make sense? So that's what I got for you, Crystalina. I mean, there's other ways too. I think that you can also. Okay, cool. So you say here, yes, mind gets in the way. Yeah, it's always the mind, right? It's always the logical mind. But there's other ways too. It can be like through reading cards or doing readings for people or readings for yourself. There's a lot of different ways. But I would say the one I told you, that was the message that came through. All right, Everett, you say here, is my boyfriend the one for me or do I need to move on? All right, what can you tell me for Everett? Can you tell me for Everett? Are they the one? Or should they move on? Pull the star card here. Strength card. I would hang in there. You know, strength card, star card, there's a lot to learn in regards to this relationship. And the star card, strength card, the ultimate test of love is compassion and forgiveness with these two cards. It's the universal love. It's the universal one, like the universal oneness of love. And the strength card can point to compassion, forgiveness. I would say this, to hang in there. It could be a Leo you're dealing with, or an Aquarius with the star card. I would say to hang in there. I think you two could. I think there's healing that needs to happen between you two, or that is happening here. I would hang in there. I don't want to give you false hope, but I kind of pick up here with the star card, strength card, that things could actually turn around for you two in a good way. Because the star card does point to miracles, and it's not like, like miracles and then like the next day, like y'all get married and then like it's happily ever after. It's more so like things, like right now your mindset and way of seeing things right now could be very pessimistic and maybe not seeing like the possibilities or seeing like the good things that could happen. But I actually still think there's a lot of good things that can happen between you two, and things could actually turn around in a positive direction or turn more in a favorable way here. But there's a deep lesson of compassion and forgiveness here. Because I feel like the love is strong between you two. So. All right, so that's what I got for you, Everett. Let's do Wafa, Jamal. Hi, I am just wondering if the guy in gym like me, he work in builder. Let's see here. Hi, I'm just wondering if the guy in gym likes me. He works in the building. I guess that's what you're trying to say. I think he does. Wheel of Fortune, the lovers. I think he does. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, lovers, yeah. I think he does. There's attraction there. I think, I think you're supposed to meet this person. I'm not sure what the lesson is, because the lovers deals with, and when it talks about two people, there's a spiritual significance to it. And it doesn't always mean that they're going to be your end all be all. It doesn't always mean that they're going to be the one you marry or your next long-term relationship. These are higher lessons spiritually that can only be understood by looking back over time, right? But there's significance in the situation between you and the person. So I think that there is attraction. I do think the person likes you, and I would like meet the person or be open to meeting the person. So that's what I got for you, Jamal. All right. All right, last one. This is the last question. I'm not answering anymore. Will my work, or Jennifer, will my work situation improve with the people that segregate me? Y'all just see that? Y'all just saw that moth? There's a moth that flew in the background. Let's see here. I pulled the 7 of Swords, 2 of Wands here. No, I kind of... Yeah, you know, I don't really like these people around you, if I'm being honest with you, Jennifer. I don't... Will my work situation improve with the people that segregated me? I kind of feel like there's a lot of shadiness there. 7 of Swords. Like in this case, this is when I read the 7 of Swords as sneaky energy, right? Because some people think I don't read the 7 of Swords as sneaky energy. They think I always see it positive. It's like, no, like if there's sneaky energy there, I'll say it. I think there's sneaky energy here. 7 of Swords is saying, if you don't want any sensitive information out there, you know, don't put it out there. Also, keep your business to yourself. I feel like the people that you work with or the people around you, they're like gossipy or nosy or just snakes. Snakes. 2 of Wands, be confident in yourself. Like, you don't have to be like brash or like arrogant. Not like that. Just don't let don't let them get to you here, right? 7 of Swords, I would just avoid them, honestly. I think the more attention you give the situation, like, it's almost like they need that fuel from you. So 7 of Swords is like, don't give them the fuel, right? Distance yourself, or, you know, avoid them. Because for some reason, I don't feel like these people want peace for some reason. It's like, I feel like, I don't know, there's weird energy here. Yeah, but I would say, yeah, if you don't want like your business out there, definitely just keep it to yourself, because I feel like the people around you are gossipy, or I don't know, I feel like they're bums. So that's what I got for you, Jennifer, and that's what I got for everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I'm no longer taking super chat questions. I want to say thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate everybody for being here. I'm going to go to bed. I'm wishing everybody a great week and great weekend. And yeah, more than likely, I'll probably go live tomorrow. If not, it'll be the next day. But I'm going to be going live pretty much all the time. So if you don't want to miss a live, be sure to click the notification bell. So that way you get notified whenever I upload your video, or whenever I go live too. So yeah, I appreciate everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, and I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.